What's going on, guys? Merrick here, back for some more SWO tour. Totally not what I had planned for today, but we woke up late. I wasn't able to have everything ready for what I wanted to stream last night. So, I mean, I was on a roll too. Like the creativeness was going, but I had to be responsible and go to bed at a somewhat decent time. So, did not have the ability to finish it. So we shifted gears. I was just gonna play on my bounty hunter again because I was having fun with it and I didn't like that I got interrupted. But of course, my eyes are itchy and watery as fuck today because But I didn't want to get him. I didn't want him to get too far ahead, because he's already kind of far ahead. He's on the fucking next planet compared to everybody else. So, I just thought, you know what, whatever. We'll play Jack Sparrow. I'm not particularly interested in playing him today, but I was watching some Pirates of the Caribbean bloopers, and that was funny. So maybe it'll help me be in the mood. A little while ago, you helped us out with a dispute regarding property rights. Something going back a few centuries when human and non-human relations on Terrace were ugly, to put it mildly. I want to let you know what's happening since. Word spread that you favored the non-humans, and angry messages poured in from across the Republic. But we also had a reporter in the other day, and people are starting to discuss it in the street. Not pushing and shoving discussions, but real, actual talks. I'm just a grunt. I don't have a clue if this will end with an official government apology and offers of restitution, or if it'll just fade away. But it's in the open now, and that has to be a good thing. 253 credits. I didn't side with the non-humans. I'm pretty sure I was neutral and sided with both parties, but okay. Oh, it is him. Captain Childless. Well, if you're on Terrace, I hope you're childless.
Hey there, Captain Childress. I want to thank you for taking the time to see me. You did nice work on that land claim mess. Like we flew this many troops to the armpit of the galaxy so some kids could play pioneer. It'll take way more than it's worth to make this planet livable. Only thing interesting about Terrace is that it's the worst failure the Republic's ever had.
I don't know much about Terrace's history.
Way back when, the Sith were searching for a Jedi here. When they couldn't find her, they tried destroying the entire planet. The Jedi escaped, but millions of people died an ugly flaming death. The Empire tried the same thing on Coruscant in the last war. 300 years after Terrace, we still don't know squat about how to defend against a bombardment once ships are in low orbit.
I could take a battle cruiser or two, but I don't know if I can stop a whole bombardment.
We're not there yet. Right now, we're just trying to learn what we did wrong. I sent commandos to defend a research team at the crash site of the Endar Spire, the last Republic warship shot down over this planet. If we're lucky, that ship recorded the whole bombardment. But my team's lost contact, which means there are desk jockeys in the wild with the most valuable data on Terrace.
What's this ship? Why is it so valuable?
There were Jedi aboard back in the day. Now, we hope it's got data on the attackers. The crash site's a ways out, fast as you can make it. I don't know if we've got survivors. Research team's your number 2 priority. Data's the most important thing. Take anything the Endar Spire recorded to Commander Viki at the outpost.
Alright, a few things to address. 1, I called him by the wrong name. 2, why does he have what looks like a Jedi training saber? And then 3, I remember KOTOR very well. Played it so many times. However, I still feel like I remember I don't remember a whole fleet. It would make sense, but I swear I only remember them showing one ship. But that would have probably been just for technical limitations. Okay, fine. I can accept that. But also, didn't the Endar Spire blow up in orbit above Terrace? So how is there enough of a crashed ruins to be able to explore? Right? Or am I misremembering? Why am I still on childless, dude?
Bemkanaya nugan. Ejinim naya lak mege. Nule lak apa jam kamgram. Amka nem nang nemua inuk.
I know a scam when I hear one.
Bragam nemya inubuyen. Kamamka amka nanya. Bomo gala apayang. Nilama imi amka amgap? Kala jiwa nimok. Bemgam nyama naya aigam.
Explain to me how that would be useful.
Beraka karam kara. Ninyamok oramag yang megik. Nibaga klamka. Gakyam. Glagnimu amya galak. Naya naramkam. Kala ama mani mami. Libik bak.
Sure seems that way.
Memgam gamgi. Nina gegwan. Amnerna hanak. Kamperem ganyam bajiyang. Manik hikum bukam.
Oh, it's gonna be hard to see with my eyes so wet and itchy. It's actually weird. It's like they're dry, but at the same time, they're watering. Water is wet. So it's just odd. Someone with Kira, a better companion than Corso. Of course, that's not saying much. Most companions are better than Corso, in my opinion. I know there are people that love him. I can't understand why, but I understand that they do. Obviously, this plays differently than KOTOR. Not talking like mechanically or anything, but like specifically like
Bet that
Planet
was a fine
Terrace.
starship when it was flying. I can just make out the name. Indar Spire.
Yeah, okay, great, thanks.
Bet that was a fine starship when it was flying. I can just make out the name. Indar Spire.
Did you have a stroke? You just said that. Anyway. He, oh, okay. You guys are gonna irritate
That
me.
ought to fix you.
Ah, yeah, the back blast. Anyway, I mean, Terrace is so different because it was an actual, like, city area besides the underlevels or underworld or whatever you want to call it. Undercity, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, upper city, lower city, and undercity. Oh, I'm not even trying to target you. Alright, fuck off. Get out of my face. The back blast thing is cool, but it's not. Of course, I forgot. I'm supposed to be stealthing. So, yeah, it's so different, and it's like, yeah, okay, well, the place is in ruin, but despite the fact that the planet is much more apocalyptic, personally, I feel that the Undercity in Terrace was far more far worse to deal with than here. I don't know how to explain it.
Lieutenant Carlslew, I'm all that's left of Commander Childress's 5th Detail. Please, tell me you're our reinforcement.
I'm the cavalry. Let's get you out of this mess.
Give me a moment. All's clear, guys, and we've got some muscle from back on base. This is what's left of our research team. The others got ambushed while working. Scavengers must have guessed we were after something good. We need to hold them off long enough for the research team to recover and download that data.
Kipunamalli tutta od miška tabadno kaseme.
Frontal assaults aren't my thing. I'll start killing and you're welcome to join in.
I'm not looking for leadership, just a strong arm and a good eye. Okay, data's priority 1. Everybody into the ship, go!
Well, about my eyes, I'm not quite sure how helpful they're going to be to you.
There. Better?
All right. Fuck off. That almost felt like that was an unnecessary scene, but sure. Yeah, let's sneaky sneak. Are we gonna do it again? See, not to mention, how are the generators still working? After the destruction of the ship, its fall through the atmosphere, the crash landing on the planet, and then being here for 300 years. I'm surprised we haven't found any rat ghouls in here yet. I really don't know what I should be following for a rotation in this class. But I guess as long as I kill the enemy, doesn't really matter either way, right?
If you hadn't come when you did, those would be our smoking corpses there, no question. Unfortunately, we're not done. Not until this Rex data is in the hands of Commander Viqui.
Isn't that in your job description?
If I had my men, sure. But we've only scratched the surface of the Endar Spire's data. We've got the high-priority stuff, but we need every log and every camera. If I take off with the delivery, that leaves the Slicers helpless. If you go, I can defend us until the reinforcements arrive.
Vafokpa chiwantahumpa muli rabam pahula.
All right, I will get the data back to the childless one. My eye is so itchy right now, it's aggravating. Oh, okay. Goodbye. Ugh, alright. Sorry. Usually, the itchy water eyes comes before the sneezing fit. But this time, it did not.
You're all right.
And what'd we get? I saw we got crafting materials. Sweet. Ah. Not really anything, I guess. Fitted shit. Trandoshan. That looks like something I'd find in the original KOTOR. Alright. Shit, I meant to stealth. I have this loot, please?
Bet that was a fine starship when it was flying. I can just make out the name. Indar Spire.
Dude, that's the third time you've said that. You make out with the name later. How am I supposed to get to this? Oh. Entrance right here. Oh no, more pirates. Alright, let's see if there's a bonus.
Better?
There do indeed be a bonus. Alright. More fitted shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to go up and around.
You're all right.
I'd say that's all I gotta do for the killing, but as soon as I unstealth to blow up the shit, we're gonna get attacked, so we may as well strike first. Fuck you all the way over there, asshole. Alright, one more to go. How much you want to bet it's a token? Yep. And I've been spending it too. We just keep getting more. Ugh, I don't know what this human body wants from me. I drink plenty of water, I stay hydrated, I don't eat really any junk at all. He's up top, you motherfucker. I'm not even going to the childless one. This seems really high up for no reason. With ridiculously high ceilings for no reason. You. No, it's not you. You. You're very different than the one I was looking at.
If you have any questions about military operations on... Oh, pardon. Are you the hero of the Endar Spire?
It's so hard to be humble, knowing how great I am.
The data from the Endar Spire will be invaluable to the Republic's war efforts. Lieutenant Karlsue tells me there's close surveillance footage of the Imperial warships.
Kind of fun doing this galaxy-shaking stuff. Makes me all shivery.
Wartime can stir patriotism in the most unlikely souls. Thank you for your service. Republic intelligence has been waiting for this data since the bombardment fell.
I have a feeling... Oh, sweet, I picked the right one.
I think you're all right.
That's not all there is for the quest thing, and I need to... I guess, take the time to look it up, because then we have the same thing happen on... Nar Shaddaa. Yeah, Nar Shaddaa with the bounty hunter. So, like, there's gonna be more planet quests, but they're not, like, directly connected for some stupid... What the hell are you doing? So I'll have to figure out where that starts. Just means I'll need to have more screenshots of what I need to go. Where I need to go. What I need to go to. What I need to do. Who I need to talk to. How about you?
I handled everything just like you wanted.
Nakag agib kik benabab. Neya agam berakaki. Mem amgab kugab kramanik. Umka kiga mayamak. Bemka naya nugan. Jinim naya lak umnan mege.
Autocorrect on my phone is being a bitch. I'm like, come on, hurry up, the cutscene's gonna end. Hurry up! And it's just like, quests? You mean wrists? No. Not in the slightest what I meant. You leave my wrists out of it. This one's at -755, -9. Oh, so this is somewhere around here. Dr. Lana Cell. Doctor, give me the news. I need to get a quest from yous.
As you can see by the data, there is no disease in known space that propagates as quickly as the Teresian Rakul plague. Even one individual Rakul can start a pandemic, as we have observed in 81 colonies to date. Until a vaccine can be widely distributed, it is highly doubtful that any civilian colonization effort will yield lasting results. Thank you.
I didn't know rat ghouls had gotten so many colonies.
Rat ghouls have been the story on Taurus for 3 centuries. HoloNet archives say a Dr. Forn developed a rat ghoul serum vaccine just hours before the bombardment. I've been trying to acquire the serum, but short of putting a blaster to someone's head, that's not going to happen.
How do you figure that?
There's a pirate camp not far from here. They went after the ruins of Sepanik Memorial Hospital. Sepanik was well preserved. If there's rat ghoul serum to be found, it'd be there. I asked Commander Viki to step in, but since it wasn't a Republic hospital, the pirates have legal salvage rights.
Legal and I have parted ways. This planet needs a cure, right?
I can't say what will be required to get this done, but this plague has infected half a planet's worth of people. So if that serum shows up on my lab table, it'd be unethical to throw it away for any reason. I hope my position is clear.
I don't know if... I don't remember if it was on this planet. Not this planet. What am I talking about? I don't remember if it was... Am I able to... Speeder there? Where's the speeder?
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
Yes. I don't remember if it was in KOTOR or if it was in SWOTOR where they explain... I thought there's a thing where you discover the origin of the rat ghoul virus. But I don't quite remember. I swear I remember there being somewhere something where you discover it. And its origins, but I don't... Like I said, I don't quite remember. Hey, pirates, remember when I came through here blasting you?
Think you're all right.
Neat little level up. I think... I don't know, I don't remember... I don't remember, but I think our little pirate here is a little...
Report your ailments.
Shut up. Was a little under-leveled compared to the rest of...
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Our new characters. He said, I don't quite remember, but I'm pretty sure he's a little under-leveled. Could be because we do a little bit of sneaking around and don't kill every single thing like we kind of have to on other classes. Maybe, but... I mean, it's okay. It's an advantage. Why not use it? Speaking of an advantage, the pirates, they have legal claim to blah 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 blah. And I have legal claim to shooting them in the face. Well, I don't know if you say it's a legal claim, but there's literally no law or government on this planet. Sure, the Republic's here and they're trying to restore the planet, but like she said, she won't throw away the vaccine if it just happens to plop on her desk, no matter what methods were used to obtain it. We do have to do the one thing we always have to do, though, and determine whether or not there's a bonus.
Stay back!
No bonus. See, that's a problem with the stealth quest, is the stealth classes. It's like, you can skip through stuff. Sure, it might mean you'll advance a little faster, but less experience and less leveling. Kind of less loot as well, but the loot isn't the important part. And this is supposed to be a hospital. See, but I hear gunshots, but they're like echoes. So I'm hearing the echoes of gunshot. Nope, this isn't the Endar Spire, so that doesn't even matter. Just almost like it's a weird background noise. I mean, there are, 20-ish other people on the planet. I couldn't tell if that was a 5 or an 8, because my eye is still bugging me a bit. But, yeah, I mean, there could have been someone else here. I didn't see any indication or anything like that. What the hell? Hold on, there was something green. Sickly pirate. What the fuck? Now it looks more like a hospital. Aha, see, there's a Jedi with his little droid. You have Kira at this point. Why are you using the droid over Kira? I'm sorry, I like T7. Like, I like astromech droids and stuff. I don't know if I like T7 more than I like T3. I definitely like R2 more than I like the rest of them. I didn't really care for Chopper the first time around. But I think I like Chopper. I like Chopper a good bit, but I'm not sure if I like him more than the KOTOR SWTOR droids. Oh, I'm about to take some Mucinex.
You picked the wrong medbay to rob, Vac Brain.
Hold up. I was complaining about my sickness.
You picked the wrong medbay to rob, Vac Brain. There's gonna be 200 Death's Claw pirates coming through that door.
You know, violence is usually my last resort. Usually.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you see these guys lying here? They've got the Rak Ghul plague. You touch me, and they'll be on you like huts on a buffet. Except, faster. And don't think they're incapacitated. Oh, no. They just look that way. I've got a serum you wouldn't believe.
That serum's worth more to me than credits.
Wait. We don't have all that much. If you cut off my supply, these guys are gonna turn. You know what that means? I'm gonna have to shoot them all in the head before they try to eat my liver.
You're a doctor, right? Synthesize some more.
With what? My state-of-the-art facilities? I can only use what I find, and we don't find much. The only place I can think of that might have some left is the ruins of Dynamite General. The place was basically Ghoul Town. You want serum, you get it there, and leave us alone.
If you waste my time, I'm gonna be upset.
No, the stuff is down there, I swear, on my medical license. The real one.
I don't know if that was the correct Sparrow response, or if I should have just taken it and just let them feast on him, but I mean, he's a pirate too. Technically, the smuggler is kind of a pirate. Just, I guess it depends on their morals and such, but... Pirate Loot Master. Ooh. He's special. Sneaking, sneaking. I thought that was a player. It was just one of their little Invisi-pirates. I think I'm gonna rewatch the Pirates movies. At least the first 3. They're the good ones. Four was... 5 was too. But 5, they killed off Barbosa, and I wasn't a fan of that. I mean, like, you can't have Pirates of the Caribbean without Johnny Depp as Jack Sparrow. But I feel like you're really doing yourself a disservice if you have Pirates of the Caribbean without Jeffrey as Barbosa. I don't mind if I do.
There. Better?
I wasn't going to take it, but he clearly wasn't going for it. And he's level 80 with Treek. Why is he even here? Oh, I bet he's doing the, another fitted thing. He might be looking for, the HK part. I believe one of the HK 51 parts is on Terrace. I like how this area is labeled the sinking city, as if this whole planet isn't sinking into a giant swamp. Alright, where do I go from here? Oh, well, I guess we're not doing that bonus. I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Wait. What? I'm confused. Is there an upstairs I need to go to?
You're all right.
see, so there's rat ghouls and infecteds here. Well, they can't eat what they can't see. Where is it supposed to be? I'm supposed to go here, right? Dynamite General Hospital. So I thought I remembered it being up at the top. On the top floor. Trying to stay somewhat farther away so they don't smell me or whatever. Where is it? Ah. What's up, Tyrone? I don't know where the fuck this stupid shit is, and there's no indicator on the fucking... Ow. That was my mic. There's no indicator on the fucking map at all. Hold on, let's see. Again, I can't fucking use it very well. Swotor Terrace. Oops, spelled rat go wrong. Not KOTOR, you asscock. Oh, so I'm doing the exact opposite of what I should be doing. It's at the bottom of the hospital. Or rather, it's underneath the hospital. Seriously. Okay, well that's aggravating. So I should be going down here. I'm trying to... not gonna make it. Oh, don't be too close. Ah, okay. Now I see the mistakes we made. It's been so damn long since we did this quest. Let's see. Yep.
That ought to fix you.
Quest for killing the ghoulies. It's a shame about that other bonus quest, but if it ends after we complete this, I'm not going back. If it's still up, then I'll probably go back and do it. Especially because it's a part 1 and it's like, or stage 1. And usually when a quest has multiple stages to it like that, it means there's some, you'll get to like a boss fight and there'll be some good shit to it. Hey, you little paralyzed fuck. Blast! Alright. Return to the doctor. I got a few more of these zombs to clear out. Gargantuan. Did that other one just jump down? Oh, hello.
I've had enough!
Yeah, you and me both, dude. Ooh, Plague Bearer. Ooh, it's a scary one. Gave us something. Something I can't use. Because I am not level 21 yet. I gotta fight one more. Well, there's more than one more, but it's fine. Oh, it's a big one, a little baby one. Two little baby beasts. And get off. Yeah, whatever. Next, I think it's next week. They're bringing back the Rat Ghoul event to SWTOR. They just had it in either August or September. They had it, and it was on Alderaan. And now the Rat Ghoul event's coming back, but it's gonna be on Corellia. And I'm gonna do it on my main, or maybe a couple of my mains, so I can get my rep maxed out. It is kind of annoying though, because so last time the event was active. I had
You're all right.
left myself down in the tunnels on my main character. I was like, because you know what, I'm going to do this again tomorrow night, so whatever. No point in leaving. And I left myself where the dailies are. So when I logged back in the next day, the next afternoon, there were... I was still down in the tunnels. Okay, cool. So I go to the terminal, grab a couple of the daily quests, and as soon as I grabbed the daily quests, my game looked like it crashed. Like, the screen went black, I was fucking confused. And then next thing I knew, I was outside of the Rat Ghoul tunnels. Because usually, like, when they do the event, the Rat Ghoul tunnels are underneath the ground. And yeah, I was just outside of the tunnels on the surface. And the thing that is where I think it's called the Spire, and it's basically how you get into the underground with the Rat Ghouls. And it was gone. I was like, what the hell? Turned out, it ended like 2 minutes after I logged in. I was like, well, that's a shame. I would already be maxed out with them, but they, 20, okay. The event doesn't last but like a week, and obviously I stopped playing for a little while. But then also...
That ought to fix you.
I was usually trying to do other stuff in the game too, so I stopped just to be able to go and run dailies. Some of the daily areas I have max reputation with. What the... what? Oh, come on. I gotta go back there to do it. Alright. I said I would, so I would. And I would have done it anyways. If it wasn't for those meddling kids. Kind of annoying.
That ought to fix you.
Already here, but you know. It's fine. It's not a whole lot of time lost. And it's not like it takes that long to take these foods out. Like I said, hopefully, since it's one of those where you get, it's multiple stages, usually that means you'll get some good stuff from it. Good loot. Usually ends in a boss fight, you know. Plus, this kind of makes up for the
You're all
all
right.
the sneaking around and the not stuff we were killing. There's only 2 of them there. Now I need to kill 3, so I'm not going to bother wasting my time with those 2. There's 4. There's 1 extra. I'd rather 1 extra than 1 less. Nope. Nope, and then there's all those pirates right there. Oh, well. It seems we were going the way we needed to anyways. How fortunate. Must be Jack Sparrow's luck. And there we go. Turn in the... Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna go up here. We'll turn these in. And then we'll go deal with that. I've got diplomatic immunity now, so I can do whatever I want, right? That's how that works. As long as it's not been revoked. Shout out to all of you who get that joke.
Welcome back. Let's get those serum samples analyzed and see what we've got. Well, thank the Force for good Teresian storage technology. I wasn't sure anything would still be viable after 3 centuries. While we wait, is there a cost to these samples I should be aware of? A deal with a pirate crew, perhaps?
No problems. I found some stashed away for a rainy century.
You make it sound so easy. Ah, here we are. Fortunately, the plague is so virulent it cultures very rapidly. Bad news. The serum you recovered looks like it was effective 300 years ago, but the Rakul plague has mutated since then. This serum will only provide effective immunity for extraordinarily healthy individuals.
How do we make it stop modern Rakuls?
Manufacturing a true vaccine requires what we call a lucky survivor, someone whose system has made antibodies to the plague. We haven't had a survivor yet, for obvious reasons, but this serum might provide the link we need. If I infected an extraordinary individual protected by the serum, I could collect the antibodies and make an effective vaccine.
I'm not sure I want to hear the rest of this.
I need someone with proven recuperative powers. Someone who gets injured almost on a daily basis. Ideally, they would have survived stabbings, shootings, poison, infections, maybe all of the above. I understand your profession exposes you to physical punishment. Do you think you could survive infection?
Yeah, I had a feeling that's where that was going. Any sane person would say no to this, right? Right? Like, there's no way anyone would sign up for this. We should actually be going to find a Dr. Loken. He should be on this planet. I know he's Imperial, but he's your best bet.
I've been shot more often than the family holocamera. This can't be much worse.
Well, and I had this whole speech ready. All right. We have a medical droid, CB-084, set up to observe raccoons in the field. He'll be able to collect the antibodies and slow any potential complications. After I give you the serum, go out there and test it. Let the raccoons attack you and see what happens.
You don't have this plague in a needle or something?
If it needs to work in the field, it needs to work in the field. Now, here's your serum injection. I hope the Force is with you, because the science is stretched to the limit.
You hope the Force is with me? I'm not. I don't give a fuck. I'm actually big da Force. Oh boy.
There. Better?
What the hell did I just make Jack sign up for? He would never agree with this.
Report your ailments.
If it wasn't part of the quest line, I wouldn't agree with it either.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Oh my gosh. Alright, let's go do some class quest stuff for him.
Mechanized travel is for official business only.
Look at this dude. He's got a cool hat, but the hat hides your entire character.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
And I hate that. It's like it's like as soon as you put a hat or a hood on, your character is suddenly bald.
Kuchusa yomata chitoya, asubwi mota uipa, patoga wata kiko uba kiri wata buki donko.
You never take those things off?
Chobad I kafstuan dile jihulo kuta. Buka kampak nijit, tonka yiliska chanaga, kabanotase makipuna. Malituta odmishka.
Beryl said you have something for me to take back.
Kuchusa yomata chitoya, asubwi mota uipa. Poya toka changa goptula do bata wana wanki. Chaskruni do pat kulira do kanki kung.
Seems to me taking more core samples would be less dangerous.
Chaskruni do pat kulira do kanki kung. Pampawula ji ota kakoga huta nupisto.
Beryl owes me a hefty bonus for this.
Chobad I kafstuan dile ji hulo kuta. Tauz azulas uval tung mi chakulka dimaji. Kabanotase makipuna, malituta odmishka.
So this guy basically did with what the lady did with the Gorilla Glue in her wig. He just friggin' glued his shit to his head. Oh, hey, nope. Just glued his shit to his head and said, yeah, Won't have to do this ever again. Well, he's not wrong. He's wrong in the head. But he won't lose what's on his head. Oh, there's actually a time limit to the get infected thing. I feel like I remember that. Let's see if there's a bonus.
You're all right.
No bonus? No problem. I hate that it unstealths you to interact with objects. That's so annoying. Blast! And those guys are too busy with the fire. They're too busy cooking. They're like, hey, we're on lunch break. Well, this one already came back, so I may as well. Surprise! Oh, well. Alright, there were two. I saw this one first, though. So this is the one I'm taking. If he mentions the Endar Spire one more time, I'm going to slap him. Let's go find somebody to test if we need a bonus.
There's more where this came from.
Aye, there be a bonus. There be a bonus for Moiter. Hey, look at that, level 21. We can wear these stupid bracers now. Nope, because it requires heavy gear. We're not equipped to carry that much weight. I try to tell myself that when I'm playing Halo, but if I could carry that much weight in real life, I'd be able to lift a fucking truck over my head. Man, it really sucks. They had a cool blaster on sale on the GTN yesterday. It was just like their random daily sale, and it sucks because it was literally a pirate's
That ought to fix you.
like old ass looking pistol like you would see in the Pirates of the Caribbean movie. It would have fit perfectly. But I'm out of cartel coins. At least until the next shit rolls over. So I was like, well, damn. Would have been cool. I think there's a non-cartel version you can get too, but I don't remember if it's something that you can just get, or if it's like a there's a level requirement or whatever. I don't remember. Hey, you better not go and do a bunch of killing. That's what I'm here for. Sneak pat. No! He's doing the killing! He's killing the things I'm supposed to be killing. You son of a bastard bitch. What the hell? There's another one. That one had force lightning. See, I'm not a big fan of... Like, oh yeah, you can play whatever spec and whatever story class now. That's cute. I'm not a fan of it. Especially like seeing a Jedi, the double-bladed sabers. It had to be a sage, or I mean, not a sage, a shadow, running around shooting force lightning, and then
that ought to fix you.
I don't know. I mean, I guess KOTOR, you know, you could have been a Jedi and picked, you know, force lightning is one of your powers, but it just that's apples to oranges. It's not the same, so I don't particularly feel like it's equally comparable. But I also, you know, I am kind of a purist. That's why I like all of these playthroughs. I'm only using the companions that they get throughout the story. They're all spec to only a spec that the class itself could even have. It's like gifts. Arg. Alright. Now we can go back. Plus, it's like, for some of them, it's just difference in animations. Like, the biggest difference would be between the Sage and the Sorcerer. Because the Sage is, like, force waves and throwing rocks and whatever, whereas the Sorcerer is force lightning. Very, very visually different. But then, like, you compare the Juggernaut to the Guardian. They're a bit different. Different animations and stuff. But overall, the theme isn't really changed. Then it's like, okay, well, you can play a sniper on a bounty hunter, or you can play, yeah, you can play a power tech on a smuggler. It just, I don't know. I don't like it, but I don't shame people or judge them for how they play. I'm allowed to play as if I'm playing vanilla, and so that's what I like. Besides, sometimes vanilla is just better than chocolate. I know there's some people like, oh my god, I would never. Now, if you're talking about, like, pudding, vanilla pudding's okay, but I would rather have chocolate pudding. Or the, like, fudge mixed kind.
Why'd you have to go and kill everybody?
Hey, why'd you have to go ahead and interrupt me talking and put words on my shit? But then, like, a milkshake sometimes... oh, because he's literally right here. Sometimes a vanilla milkshake, it just hits the spot. It's just smooth. But I guess it also depends on where you get it. Now I'm just hungry for a milkshake.
Why'd you have to go and kill everybody? Some of those guys were all right.
I'm here for the planetary core samples. Hand them over.
Planetary core samples. Right. You work for Beryl Thorne, don't you? That's what I used to do. The name's Tyrodol. I was helping Beryl smuggle artifacts off Taris disguised as core samples. I thought we'd get rich. Turns out Beryl's a soft touch. Instead of selling what we smuggle on the Imperial market, Beryl gives relics to descendants of Taris survivors for a tiny finder's fee. Ridiculous.
There's an Imperial market on Taris?
No. But high-ups in Imperial space pay big credits for Taris artifacts. They're status symbols. I let Beryl think rat ghouls killed me and went into business with the scavengers. They had a bright idea to increase profits. Why sell a relic to the Imperials once we can sell it a dozen times? These droids are making copies of the relics.
These droids can forge counterfeits?
They can recreate a relic down to the last detail. The copies are flawless. Let's be smart about this. I'll give you a hefty payout and a cargo pod of counterfeit relics if you keep my operation quiet. You go home richer, Beryl gets some relics to give away, and I stay in business. What do you say?
I think she deserves better than to be cheated by you.
Oh well, I guess we finish this the hard way. Droids, code black!
You're all right.
Well, that wasn't very nice, now was it? I don't want to do all that walking. I also don't see or know what the hell creature he's talking about. Is the world boss over here? Guess that could make sense.
Chicos pa inigudad ijigliska chanagawa. Wo grani tampio da pushi wompa, pu tula musta.
I know all about the smuggling operation, pal.
Gekdusta barawanga, ne subulkobo pomo?
I want hush money. Right now.
Tuni rana nu prata donko? Kutogi gumpa, jiji no lia makachisa. Toika boda pachi isa jonki.
That's your story and you're sticking to it?
Umpa hupa, jikilia umpasa dobiska. Ha wanchi kospa tota ulia.
I don't think I believe him. Alright, so we're gonna go back. Let's go get bit by a fucking rat ghoul. I don't know why the fuck anyone would do that. Again, this is a job for Loken.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
We'll turn this in. We'll get bit, turn it in, then we'll go back to her. And then hopefully the two missions should coincide in the same area again. That's the idea. It's the ideal outcome. I'm not sure it's going to work. Another dude, another hat. That's his he's got the hat on his Corso. I don't know how much I'll use Corso once. I mean, I'll have to for the cutscenes, but I don't know. I don't remember the personalities of the smuggler's companions too much. I know I liked Bodar, but it's because he's a cool Wookiee. Who doesn't like Bodar? The only Wookiee that I can think of that I didn't really care for. Well, I didn't like Chrysanthemum at first. He was that's the one from Book of Boba Fett. Oh, I didn't have to go this far. Okay. And, but obviously, you're not supposed to like him at first.
Think you're alright.
Then, but then there's also Han Har from KOTOR 2. And he was not a very nice Wookiee. Oh, I'm trying. Are you supposed to stand here and get bit? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. Am I supposed to get, like fight a specific type of rat ghoul? Let's see what happens when this falls off. Okay, it just falls off. Why did I... I don't know why I'm not getting infected. But it said I was. Now I'm just gonna be frustrated.
That ought to fix you.
Do I need to find like a big rat ghoul or something? Those are the pirates. I don't think the pirates count. I don't know what to do. Going up to 3. Went up to 4. Okay, so if I'm infected, do I return to her? Because I don't have a return thing. Let's go down here. Let's deal with these fuckers.
I think you're all right.
Let's let them sit here and beat the shit out of me, I guess. Aha. Now it counts for some reason. Now it feels like I'm fighting the flood. Just blasting with a shotgun. Oh, come on. I gotta go all the way down there. Ridiculous. It's like it does not want these quests to line up properly. Stupid planet. I always hate doing terrorists. No matter whether I'm Imp or Republic.
Ah, I see your infection is progressing. Hold still while I take samples for analysis. While I transmit the data to Dr. Cell, there are some questions I should ask. Do you have any of the following symptoms? Dizziness, fever, shortness of breath, an inexhaustible hunger for sentient flesh?
Can you do anything about these cuts? I'm losing blood here.
I'm sorry, my core function is in analysis, not trauma care. Ah, here's Dr. Cell.
Good news. Your antibody count is off the charts. I'll start work on a vaccine immediately. You are remarkably brave. Our progress has just jumped forward by years. While you recuperate, I'm going to transmit the usual secrecy agreements. Just use your thumbprint to sign on the sensor.
I'm not signing anything until I know what it is.
Oh, no. This is perfectly normal. We developed the vaccine for Republic soldiers first, and when it's proven, sell it to colonists. Until then, it's under wraps. We don't want the Exchange or the Sith funding some horrible operation with an underground version.
Lives will be lost while this profit is being made.
Tell me something I don't know. Every week we hear another Rakghoul horror story. But every colonist on the planet is going to want this vaccine. How do I tell my superiors we gave up that kind of money?
Tell them I'm already selling my blood elsewhere to start up a competing cure.
You know, that's not bad. It ought to light a fire under them. Thanks for putting yourself on the line for this. Would have taken years to do it the safe way. I don't know if Taurus will ever be what it was, but now, at least, there's hope.
Okay, that quest went fucking all over the place. I don't have room in my inventory. Blah, 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 blah.
Stand by for examination and suggested product.
Stand by for shut your ass up.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Alright, what do we got here?
That ought to fix you.
Yeah, you know, I think I might like this look. I'll keep that one. Of course, it doesn't actually change the way our character looks, but we'll
Report your
worry
ailments.
about that after this planet. I don't want to change my
You are fit for duty. Return to your
character's
post.
design in the middle of a... Dang it. In the middle of a quest because, well... It's like we're busy doing shit. How do we have time
Stand by for examination and suggested products.
you know, sit and stop? Dr. Death's claws say hi. Remember the time you shot your way into Deathclaw's pirate camp and met the local medic? Remember how he convinced you not to subject his patients to a horrible rat ghoulie death by stealing his vaccine? That was me. How's things with you? I wasn't always with the Death's Claw, you know. I won't give you the whole sob story, but I'm here now because these guys took me in. They're my brothers. Brothers who are jerks, true, but jerks deserve a chance too. Anyway, I owe you one. There's talk of pulling out a terrace, and I hope it happens. You ever find yourself in the wrong place and need to get patched up, let me know. And gave us health packs that I'm
Report your ailments.
just gonna...
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
I don't need them. Alright. We're gonna go... Turn this shit in, and I guess while we're doing that, I'll look and see if there's another planet.
Greetings.
Blah, blah, blah,
You are
shit.
cleared for the following travel routes.
You know, it kind of makes me wonder if there wasn't more to the Drummond Cost storyline than just the Revenite stuff. I will need to go back and look, but I will do that at a completely separate time. Okay. Alright, lady, I got your shit. Hopefully Mr. Fancy Pants isn't still here.
I can count the number of times I've been truly impressed in my life on one hand, Captain. Congratulations. You walking in with those core samples just got added to the list.
I always deliver, sweetheart.
Shame to see a man like you wasted on Risha. Argo, take this cargo pod and stow it with the others.
When will we finally leave this accursed swamp? The humidity makes my joints rust.
Hey, look at that. The Republic just updated my contract log as complete. And right on time, my spaceport friend granted me access to the Republic sensor array. Let's find us a vault.
It was that easy for you to get access?
Never easy. I just make it look that way. Sensors are picking up the vault's unique radiation signature. That's good. Aha, there it is. Oh. Your vault is in Zone 0. That's bad.
Give me all the details.
Zone 0 is in no man's land. When the Republic first got here, it sent a bunch of surveyors to map the region. One surveyor made it back alive. Said the place is overrun with things worse than rat ghouls. Nobody goes there.
No man should march into certain death without a kiss for luck.
I'll ask, but Argo's real picky about his men.
I beg your pardon, mistress.
You'll need serious hardware to crack that vault. Risha's good at getting into places she isn't supposed to. Maybe talk to her. Here's your fee for helping me complete my contract. We're even now. Good luck, Captain.
That was fucking great. I love that. That was just funny. I'm guessing this is the same as the other one, just not blue. Yeah. We'll definitely change our gear up and stuff. I think that's suitable depending on the character. Just depends. I think for the smuggler, because I already had him in kind of a basic thing anyways, and that's very much like his vest, but better. The pop collar and stuff is neat too. Alright, I wonder if they say anything if I click on them.
It's ours, I tell you. It's always been ours.
Oh, okay. Well, I already helped you. You're just gonna have to deal with it.
You smell that, Captain? Terrace is like a dead Gundark wearing dirty old socks. Doesn't look much better either.
It definitely does not look better. Alright, let's go get Risha to tell us what the heck we're supposed to be doing. Excuse me. So we can get to where this other quest is. Why are you over here all by yourself? I couldn't click through the green. And by green, I don't mean all the money that we don't have. Ugh, just let me get to the freaking ship faster. Oh, thought that entrance was up there. It's weird. We had to get on the ship to see Risha, but the game's like, oh, you're leaving the planet?
You'll be pleased to know I added extra padding to all the seat cushions aboard this vessel. I hope you find them comfortable.
Thank you. My ass will appreciate it. But it's like, if it's like, oh, you're leaving Terrace? I'm like, no. I still have to be here.
Hope you got that vault's location. I eavesdropped on Skavik and some mercenaries over an encrypted comm channel. They're trying to beat us to the vault. Sounds like they're closing in.
Beryl says the vault is buried in a place called Zone 0.
Then we're not sunk yet. Unlike us, the mercenaries don't have the vault's exact coordinates. From what I overheard, Skavik's men aren't having much luck in their search for the vault. Something out there is eating those mercenaries alive. Literally.
For once, I'm glad Terrace is a death trap.
The creatures are slowing the mercenaries down, but not enough. Get to the vault as fast as you can, then open the lock with this Geonosian slicer module. It took me months to trade for this. Don't lose it, understand?
If I march all the way to Zone 0 and I'm still locked out of that vault, you're fired.
Technology has come a long way since that vault was built. It'll open. Good luck, partner. Hope I see you again soon.
Your old partner seems to think you'll turn on me.
She's bitter about something that happened a long time ago. Forget about her.
You want me to trust you? Tell me what happened with Beryl.
You really want to do this now? Fine. A few years ago, Beryl and I robbed an Imperial Treasury station. The heist went bad. I escaped, Beryl didn't. She blames me for not rescuing her from the Imperials.
How'd Beryl escape the Empire?
She didn't. The Imperials sold her to a Hutt and she escaped from him. Wasn't pleasant from what I hear. Regardless, I don't work with walking liabilities anymore. That's why I'm with you. Let's get what we came for and haul jets off this lousy planet, all right?
Yeah, I'm not sure I want to trust you at all. That seems like a bad idea. Alright, let's go back to the planet we never left.
There. Better?
Remember me? Agent Saganti with the Republic Customs Office.
Oh, we seriously got to deal with this.
Remember me? Agent Saganti with the Republic Customs Office. I have some questions about Beryl Thorne.
Let me get back to you.
Now, this won't take long. And it's not a request. I suspect Thorne is smuggling relics. And I think I know how she's doing it. What I lack is proof. I need someone to step forward and testify so I can arrest her. I'm looking for an honest citizen, Captain.
If I see one, I'll let you know.
That's funny. Really. I'm authorized to pay a generous sum for any lead resulting in an arrest. Think about what's best for you. Are you absolutely sure you don't know anything about Beryl Thorne's criminal activities?
Beryl just looks dishonest, that's all. I have the same problem.
Go on. Have a good laugh. While you still can. Nobody escapes justice forever, Captain. Nobody.
It's been grand, really.
Let's go, men.
Beryl needs to clear out of here. That agent won't give up.
Maybe she'll pay me for the tip.
Is everything about credits with you? We should drop by her place on our way to Zone Zero. It's the least we can do.
Yes. Yes, it is. I'm a pirate. And a smuggler. Like, everything about this character is about credits. Not to mention, like, she's not doing anything wrong. Assuming she's actually just smuggling them off and giving them to the people, you know, they would belong to, instead of such as, like, her teammate who was actually just selling them and being a piece of shit. But it's like, what? Why are you making a big deal out of this? Shut up. See, I need someone who's not going to question my decisions, whether they're light or dark decisions.
Doc, how's Jessup? He okay?
Your friend suffered from a rat ghoul bite.
Just a bite? So he got off easy?
He was infected with the rat ghoul plague. He was turning into one of them, so I Spared him the misery.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
There. We'll find you a grief counselor.
Yeah, there are far worse places to be than Terrace. Or, I mean, there aren't very many places worse to be than Terrace. Never mind, I had that backwards. Hey, bitch, time to clear out.
Didn't expect to see you again. What's the occasion, Captain?
Republic Customs is on to you. I kept them off your back.
You have the vault's coordinates. You didn't have to come warn me, but you did. Where I come from, the best friends are the ones who lie for you. Guess you're a better friend than I thought.
Friendship isn't all I had in mind for us.
Argo, start packing. I'd like some privacy.
Anything to get off this Mega-forsaken planet, Mistress Beryl.
I'll, just go count the rat ghouls.
Been saving a bottle of Cassandran brandy for a special occasion. This seems like one. Come on. I wish we had more time, but I better get going. I want you to have this. Saved me more times than I can count. I hope it does the same for you.
I'm glad we're parting as friends.
Risha doesn't deserve a partner like you. Watch your back, alright? I'll get off Terrace while the getting's good. I know Argo's ready.
You have no idea, Mistress Beryl.
Thanks for everything, Captain.
Did you really just give us 3 med packs? I want you to have this. At least could have been like a cool companion gift or something. Alright, so I need where did that say? Negative 754 by 815. Okay, so it's got to be somewhere down here. I just want to get off this dang plane,
Mechanized
too.
travel is for official business only. Be safe out there.
I mean, you know, next up's Nar Shaddaa, but Nar Shaddaa and Tatooine are much more suited to the smuggler. Actually, I don't think Terrace is suited to really any of the characters. It's just kind of a thing where there's no reason for Jedi to be here. No reason for a trooper, really. I mean, maybe just like a generic trooper like the ones we run into, but not Havoc Squad. The smuggler, I mean, yeah, kind of plundering stuff, but then you have the agent, not really, unless there was someone here to kill or assassinate. Nobody for... I mean, bounty hunter again. Like, unless there's a bounty hiding here. And then... Where's this guy at? And then Sith. There's no reason for Sith to be here.
Welcome to Taris. I hear you've done the Republic a good turn in the past, so I'm sorry not to have a warmer welcome for you.
What's happening now?
We're having some trouble. Nothing you couldn't have predicted, but there you are. Our bases here are far from self-sufficient. We're not farmers, and there's no existing infrastructure here to work with. We're at the mercy of our supply ships. And this month just went nose down in some of the worst territory on Terrace.
Is the ship lost? Why haven't your men recovered the supplies?
Our men tried to reach the ship once, but they turned back after taking serious casualties. They said it's more than just rat ghouls, but couldn't make an ID. You still want to go, you'll need to talk to our quartermaster at the supply shed across the base. She's got the exact coordinates of the crash.
I mean, no, I don't particularly want to go. Why the fuck would I want to?
And you're just going to make this all better, huh?
Want to calm down and point me to where your supply ship crashed?
Of course. You think I want to see everyone here starve? But I don't want Commander Fatpants to think it means he gets away with this. Embezzle the Republic's money to build your office out of Alderanian timber, but that's fine. Because someone like you will waltz in to save the day.
That's a serious accusation.
I said over and over that the ship needed repairs. The left stasis generator was loose, and the hyperdrive motivator was seeping fluid. But Gardet had already spent our allotted maintenance budget on himself.
I noticed he had a pretty posh setup.
Every shipment has some personal item he's bringing in. Somehow he's juggling the numbers he sends to HQ. No commander needs a personal vehicle in an outpost this size. If you can take this holo camera out to the crash site, you could get the evidence I need to get him court-martialed.
What kind of evidence do you think I'll find?
Here, take the camera. If you take holopics of the engine, I can show that the documented lack of repairs is what caused the crash. The most important thing is the supplies, though. The crash site isn't far. When you get everything, bring it back here so I can distribute it.
It's over there. Which is not where my vault is. What the hell is that? That's not even a companion. A probe droid? See, that's the thing that I don't like with this game, is they added a bunch of, like, generic trash companions on the cartel market, and it's just like, oh, this one's just a Nexu. It's just a random thing, or this one's a... Oh, I thought it said droid. I was like, wait, why is there a droid here? I want to go look. While we're here real quick. This is a heroic area. I see bubbles, but is that supposed to be air bubbles from something that's in the water? Or just because it's like bubbly toxic? I don't know. I kind of like to get this, you know, wrapped up along so that whenever I go to Zone 0, if there is a quest thing in Zone 0, that I also get that taken care of.
That ought to fix you.
No, you don't, zombie fuck. Why does things like, oh, like it's a dude being like, oh. Yeah, I'll let you get that one. Fine and dandy. I'm gonna grab this one. I mean, there's plenty, so it's not like... like it isn't something that can't be worked out. Return. Let me just teleport my ass over there.
We don't have antibiotics. They come on the same ship as everything else.
You're supposed to keep better tabs on that sort of thing. These men have the Cillian flu. They could die if... Ah, our great hope has returned. Dare I ask if you've been able to recover our supplies?
I got what you wanted.
Just in the nick of time, too. The men came close to mutiny when I cut rations again. They knew this wasn't going to be a luxury cruise.
What do you expect? You ask your men to starve while you eat bantha steaks from off-world.
These pictures prove you knew the ship was damaged, and you sent it anyway.
They're going to Republic Command, along with my documentation of every personal purchase you've made. These men left their families and risked their lives to come here. If they die, it should be for someone better than you.
I didn't know the ship was so bad. I thought if it was serious, they'd catch it on Ord Mantell.
A good commander lives under the same conditions as his troops.
I never realized how quickly we go through our supplies. If I thought we couldn't last the month, I have some personal stores. I'll distribute them while you finish here, as a gesture of good faith.
I never thought I'd see anyone put the righteous fear into him like that. Good job. And thank you. Actually, if you're still interested in serving our soldiers, there may be something else. Normally, our 4th outpost comes here to pick up its supplies. But their convoy never arrived this month. I'm afraid something happened. They need to be found.
It's dangerous territory out there. Was the convoy armed?
The route between the outposts runs along Lake Brel. Not the best planning. There's rat ghouls there, and a Nexus spawning ground. We don't have antibiotics.
I got...
What?
These... A good commander lives under the same conditions as his...
I never realized I have some...
I never thought I'd see anyone put the righteous fear into him like that. Good job. And thank you. Actually, if you're still interested in serving our soldiers, there may be something else. Normally, our 4th outpost comes here to pick up its supplies. But their convoy never arrived this month. I'm afraid something happened. They need to be found.
It's dangerous territory out there. Was the convoy armed?
The route between the outposts runs along Lake Brel. Not the best planning. There's rat ghouls there, and a Nexus spawning ground, and worse. Usually the convoy's managed by only traveling when the sun is highest. Plus lots and lots of firepower. But if they're out there too long, well, you need to find them.
That's a lot of risk to take out of the goodness of my heart.
Sure. If credits are all you want, I can find you some.
I'm on my way.
Whatever happened to the convoy, we need to make sure Morn Outpost gets their supplies. Sonic emitters along the route usually keep off the worst of the critters. But if they're on the fritz, that convoy would have walked into a feeding frenzy. Fix the emitters and see what you can find about the convoy. When you're done, report to Commander Yajek at Morn Outpost. And thank you.
Alright. Look at that. Something I think I can actually use. Yeah. Alright. So let's...
Think you're alright?
Damn. Still not. Still not taking us to where the vault is. It's kind of frustrating, actually. Should be almost done, though. And then we'll at least get to... I don't know. Maybe we'll step foot on Terrace? It depends. It's hard to know, because I know sometimes there's quest lines, like destinations that aren't one of the planets that you go to in between planets, depending on what class story you're playing. Okay, so pretty much I just have to follow this path. Like, for example, we've already done that with the trooper. I think as soon as he left Coruscant, he didn't even go to Terrace. He had his other shit to go to. Okay. I guess somebody else is doing this ahead of us. Yep. Damn you, Jedi. Ghastly rat ghoul. That is not my type of ghastly. Oh, I'm guessing you fight it when you activate this thing, maybe. Because it did disappear. Now, come on. How long does this take to reset? Nope. Okay, yeah, so it definitely was something from whatever that just randomly assaulted them. There's the transport. Does not appear to be on the path.
We just stopped to rest. Geozel found a scratch, and we don't know if it's the Rakul infection, so we're waiting. And Ferdoan might be coming down with the Geonosian swamp flu, but we're on our way, I swear, and... We just stopped to rest. Geozel found a scratch, and we don't know if it's the Rakul infection, so we're waiting. And Ferdoan might be coming down with the Geonosian swamp flu, but we're on our way, I swear, and you're looking at me very strangely.
What are you expecting me to accuse you of?
Nothing. I mean, look, I know we're late, so people naturally start thinking...
If you're gonna lie, at least do it well.
I'm a terrible liar. I hate lying. All I ever wanted to do was serve the Republic. Fight some Imperials, see new parts of the galaxy. I never asked to be sentenced to this forsaken hole. So fine, we deserted, all right? We're never going back there. I'd rather die.
You have a duty to the Republic.
What about its duty to me? 5 years we've been out here. No break. Most of our friends have died. We're wounded, tired, broken. Fighting something that can't think, can't be frightened. And if you get the slightest scratch, you become the enemy and your own squad puts you down like a dog.
You've given the Republic as much as it can reasonably demand.
You're not gonna turn us in?
You'll never survive alone out here.
We're heading back near the main base. There's scavengers with ships there. Maybe we can make it off-world. Please, tell Commander Yachek you found our bodies. That way no one will ever come looking.
Okay, well that wasn't what I was expecting. Though cool, it looks like we're finally going in the fucking direction I need to go. What the?
I think you're alright.
You ugly little bitch. Yeah, being stuck out here, let alone for 5 years, holy shit, that's insane. Alright, well, we're going to the Zone 0, hopefully. It should be near the end of this, since we're going the same direction as the final part of our story quest. I remember this base, though. I vividly remember this particular base, and I don't know why. I know it couldn't have been that significant.
State your business. This is a Republic military outpost, sovereign territory of the Galactic Republic. We will defend ourselves with deadly force if necessary.
You're not gonna make many friends with an attitude like that.
Sorry. Wasn't sure if you were Republic. There's no unauthorized travel this far into the wilds. Best policies usually blast first, chat later. Don't suppose you were sent by Commander Guarded with news about our supplies.
Your supplies are on the way, but no thanks to him.
Sounds like there's a story there, but I won't waste your time asking for it. Let me just say thanks. Don't suppose you saw any sign of our boys. If they're still alive, they better have a good excuse for leaving us hanging.
Relax, it's gonna be all right.
I'll have to assume the worst. Usually not much left to find if the Nexu were at them. Anyway, thanks for the help and the news. This sure won't help morale. Everyone else will just have to work a bit harder now.
Alright, is that the end of the Planet Quest stuff for Terrace? Let's see. AWOL. Yep. Okay, sweet. So we're done. Did not mean to do that, though. About to go get rich. She didn't even tell us what we're after either. We're just, oh, go to this vault. What's in the vault? I don't know. Here's the key. Thanks, lady. I feel like I also remember this part of Terrace as well. That's my inventory. We can drop off a little bit of shit.
Stand by for examination and suggested products. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
I'll decide later if I want to equip Corso differently. Yep. Someone's ahead of us. But it looks like there's different things here. Okay. So yeah. That Jedi character is here. Oh yeah, the subway thing. I remember this very vividly. Alright, no bonus. I believe this is the way to go. Yep. No bonus, no mess. Infected relic hunter. I don't care what you could find on this fucking planet. I would not. This is not the place to fucking go. Hey, how'd you get ahead of me? No, by all means, you lead the way. Do you hear that noise? Sounded like a dude was about to get eaten or turned. Just walk on by. Alright. I've got to find time later to run some more of the mercenary contracts for the bounty week. Oh, it's hired guns. Okay, well. Bye. You guys stay out here and guard me. I guess we'll see if there's a bonus for killing them.
There. Better?
Nope. Prosperity token! No bonus, no mess. Not gonna bother with the rest. Roxer. And then mercenaries. So the others are hired guns. He's specifically a mercenary.
What the? What the? Who the? How'd you?
Not big on completing sentences, are you?
You're just... I can't believe... You're not supposed to be here! We've been through 10 kinds of pain getting to this vault. And not to watch you open it first. Skavik, you there? You want to see this, boss? We're at the vault, but we're not alone.
Too perfect. I love it when everything comes together like this. How's life treating you, Captain? You enjoying my ship and all my stuff? What about that two-faced Risha?
Doing great, thanks.
You expect me to believe you melted that Snow Queen? Come on, she's looking for a real man. Still owe you for that mess on Coruscant. You have any idea the grief I'm taking? I could kill everybody who cracks a joke, but that's a lot of work. So why don't you just die already?
I can't die until I get Nocdrane's treasure. Maybe not even then.
That's my prize, Captain, and I don't plan to share it. Roxer, I want you and the boys to spare no effort killing my friend, and make it as painful as possible.
You heard the boss. Fry this fool!
Bit of a shame. Kind of liked his red armor. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's nothing in here that we want besides the chart. I guess none of this has any value, huh? Alright, let's go talk to the cranky one. So if not Risha, who is supposed to be our second companion?
Welcome to Terrace.
Shut
I'm
up,
Governor
Suresh.
Suresh. On behalf of the Galactic Republic, I want to thank you for joining us in this historic project. For your safety, please do not travel beyond the military-secured safe zone outside the settlement. This world and our work here will shine as a beacon of hope to all of the Republic. But first, we have many obstacles to overcome. Together, we stand taller than any obstacle. Let's get to work. Together.
My God. You know, I'm annoyed we didn't actually get to call Skavik out on his bullshit where he's like, my ship.
I hope you eat properly while away from the shipmaster. Perhaps I should create non-perishable meals to send with you.
Sure, that'd be great, thanks. Definitely, like, there should have been a thing where it's like, actually, it was my ship first.
You got the astrogation chart, didn't you? I can tell by the look on your face.
Did you ever doubt me?
If I did, you've just made me a believer for life. That astrogation chart belonged to an exchange gangster named Davik Kang. Davik personally mapped dozens of hyperlanes between the core and outer rim systems. He found shortcuts and hideouts all over the galaxy.
How does this chart help us find Nock Drayan's riches?
Patience. Good things come to those who trust their partners. Have you studied much galactic history, Captain? Interesting patterns emerge if you pay attention. Davik Kang's criminal empire ended when this planet was destroyed. Nock Drayan's empire was born when he destroyed a planet.
Nock Drayan destroyed a whole planet?
Technically, it was only a single settlement. Once upon a time, there was a pirate haven on the Outer Rim called Mandelia. Thousands of criminals lived there. One bright morning, Nock Drayan's freighter dropped out of hyperspace over Mandelia. He demanded the pirates surrender to him or die.
Pirates aren't known for surrendering.
They weren't afraid of a lone, lightly armed freighter. They thought Nock was crazy. When the pirates sent their reply, Nock launched a single rocket at their settlement. The warhead was tipped with an Imperial nerve toxin. The entire settlement died in less than a minute.
Where did Nock get an Imperial warhead?
He stole it, of course. He'd been looking for a way to take down Mandelia in one shot, and that was the perfect solution. That day at Mandelia, Nock Drayan went from being a low-rent smuggler to one of the richest criminals in the galaxy. Anyway, that's how the legend goes. I should probably let you get back to work.
How about some more history lessons someplace private?
You're incorrigible. Come see me when you're irresistible, and we'll talk. At any rate, I'm ready to leave Taris. I'm sure we can find someplace more interesting to be.
You've got a bad case of wanderlust, Risha.
Hey, it's one of my best qualities.
Yeah, I don't know if I would call that one of your best qualities. Davik King. More KOTOR lore. I love it. I love when they add KOTOR shit into this game. I mean, they did, obviously. But I love when you get to the KOTOR stuff, I guess is what I should have said. What do you want now?
Boy, Captain. Life with you is almost enough to get me missing the good old days. For Ord Mantell, where separatists were bad and guns were good, and we could just run in shooting.
I'm not noticing a drop-off in our rate of running in and shooting.
Yeah, we just have to do so much thinking first. Why don't we have more fun on this ship? Back home, when we needed a laugh, we used to run the Rontos in circles, then see if they could charge us without falling over.
Good night, Corso.
Maybe I should go lie down.
What the actual fuck? I don't know what the fuck that was about. Alright. He's chatting some shit. Fucking, our character's just like, dude, go the fuck to bed. You're pissing me off. You wanted a wild life. Here is where the life gets wild. Again, shitty viewport. Oh, usually when you get there and the planet, you know, zooms in, it just takes you straight to what you were doing, but nope. Oh, this must be the kitchen. Where's the fridge? That's where the cheese is.
I love Nar Shaddaa. This is the place you get everything you never knew you wanted. The only laws are the ones people make with bribes or blasters. It's good to be home again.
Maybe you can show me the sights, gorgeous.
Nice try, but we're here on business, not pleasure. There's a hut here named Druga who has a prototype starship engine. We need it to find Nocdrayan's fortune. Druga and I made a deal. He'll trade the starship engine for that caged beast.
I hope you're not expecting me to drag all this around.
Freight droids will handle all the heavy lifting when the time comes. Druga's hosting a giant moving party on his pleasure barge. It stops periodically at different locations. Right now, it's on the promenade. I sent Druga several messages, but he never replied. You'll have to make contact the old-fashioned way.
I can't wait to see what kind of party this hut throws.
It's a shrine to grotesque extravagance. Rich lowlifes from across the galaxy spend a fortune attending Druga's gatherings. Before you go, one more thing. I know there's a price on your head from Rogan the Butcher over some business on Ord Mantell. Word on the HoloNet is, Rogan's personal bounty hunter is here on Nar Shaddaa. His name's Zank Helrot. Watch out for him.
Who told you about the price on my head?
I ran a background check on you before we left Coruscant. A girl can't be too careful. The sooner we finish our business with Druga, the sooner we can be someplace Zank Helrot isn't. Have fun at the party.
Okay. By the way, while you're out having fun, there's a guy who's here to kill you. Alright. Goddamn Skavik. I can't wait to kill him and his stupid-ass-looking stupid ass.
I never like asking for favors, Captain, but I think maybe we know each other well enough by now. I want to look for my cousin Rona. She's all the family I got left, and I think she should know what happened.
Wasn't your whole family killed on Ord Mantell?
Rona came with me when I left for the brigade, but she jumped ship at the first port. All she ever wanted was to get off Ord Mantell. I thought maybe we could track her down. You'd like her. She's really the reason I'm here.
I thought you came to chase down Skavik and stayed for the good beer.
Rona was kind of our family rebel. We used to have a blast together. She liked me to run interference, so her father never caught her on dates with off-worlders.
I look forward to meeting her.
On second thought, maybe I shouldn't introduce you two. Rona's always had a nose for trouble. I remember one time, Uncle came looking for Rona while she was on the shuttle pod with some Agamarian pirate. I was about 12. I didn't know how else to distract Uncle, so I started to fight. Got the whole ship confiscated. I never did find out how Rona got out of city jail.
Welcome back, Master. Your vessel is in flawless condition naturally.
Thank you. Keep up the good work.
Think you're all right?
I forgot we were gonna have a wardrobe change. Cause right, this would just look better, right? Yeah, a little bit more fancy. Do these look any different, though, or is it just the stats? It's just the stats, okay. So we'll go ahead and put this here. More credits, ew. Alright. look a little nicer now. Let's get out here in the light so I can actually see. It's a very not good light, though. Alright, we gotta change Corso's look. Because he looking kind of ugh. Oh, no. Ew. Well, fucking hey, you don't even have shit, dude. Here's some gloves. Oh, that's a fitted thing. Shit, so I just sold all that shit. I'm confused what's happening here. Why does it look so different for him? What the hell? Alright, well, I'll find a vendor and we'll see if we can... No, that's fine. Thing is, do I want the pants to match? Or do I want to keep them brown pants? So it differentiates a little bit. I want the gloves to match at least. Yeah, boots. I don't know. See, this feels like this looks more like it's like a weird jumpsuit. No, I think I like the brown. Yeah, he just got a better jacket. That's all we did. Just got him a better looking jacket. I don't even know where to go to pick up the planet quest for this shit. Never mind. Of course I do. Hold on.
Ngakapakam.
Because he needs a belt.
Napi Karahiko.
Well, whatever.
If you know what's good for you, don't set foot outside this spaceport. It's practically a war zone. I'm Minister Plennid with the Republic's Diplomatic Corps. I was almost killed out there. The Kintan Kings gang controls this part of Nar Shaddaa. They're violent and well-armed Niktos who hate the Republic. The gang attacked me right out on the street in full view of everyone. My bodyguards were dead before I knew what was happening.
Doesn't get much worse than that.
The murders aren't the worst of it. My bodyguards all carried Republic passcodes, and now the gangsters have them. With those passcodes, the Kintan Kings can slip right through our security. We'll be defenseless.
How much are those security passcodes worth to you?
I suppose trusting a mercenary I've never met before is better than the alternative. If you recover the security passcodes from the Kintan Kings, I promise you'll be compensated. Just not by me. The Kintan Kings who shot my bodyguards are still outside the spaceport. They have the passcodes, I'm sure of it.
Shouldn't I be going back for... Shouldn't I be going back and doing the terrorist bonus stuff? Is the terrorist bonus stuff story relevant? I don't think it is. I don't know. For now, because I'm almost out of time, I will... Ugh, I hate how ugly Corso's shit is. It's so gross. I guess that's something I'll look up. It's not like we've been doing everything in proper order anyways. Wait. Guess I'll do this real quick. Since I'm already here.
You're all right.
You know, I swear, I think SWTOR, I think Star Wars, not SWTOR, I think Star Wars specifically, like, really just wants you to dislike certain species. One of those species being the Nikto. Another species being the Weakling. Like, they always seem to be the bad guys. I mean, yeah, I guess there's the exception of, the Weequay bartender in, The Mandalorian, but Nikto and Weequay is just always portrayed as just criminal, thug, lowlifes. I'd say it's funny because I don't recall having to deal with these fuckers.
Got the tools and the talent
on my bounty hunter, but I mean, you know, that was Imperial side. So obviously things are gonna be a little different. Whoop. Yeah, I like that. I like the look. I don't really care for the like giant like shoulder pad, but the collar and the sleeves, it's nice. I like it better than the vest. Like I said, I'll probably upgrade our characters' designs a little bit here and there But I want them to still kind of maintain the same... Oh, I'm not even supposed to be reporting to him. Okay. I still kind of want them, the characters, to remain visibly similar to how they started. Some of them obviously won't change, like, the Inquisitor will just get his helmet, the Sith Warrior won't change, my Bounty Hunter won't change, I doubt either, well, my Consular won't change, the Jedi Knight will at one point, but that's story related, and the Trooper won't change, so...
Welcome.
Most
Please
of them
select an
really
available
change.
travel route.
I'm getting hungry though, and I hear those tacos crying out my name. I also hear the stuff that I was working on last night crying out my name to finish it so we can do the original project I wanted to start today. But that's okay. It'll be something new and fun for the month of November.
The situation is like navigating an asteroid field.
Someone's upset. Can't say I blame him, though.
Stand by for examination and suggested products. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Well, thank you for saying so. I, too, think I am fit for duty. Oh my gosh, all the way there? Fuck off with this. Oh, wait, no, we're on the promenade. Never mind. Nothing happens here. Ugh, we're about to drive through where the Feast of Prosperity is, though. I think this is the last week for that event. Or there might be 2 weeks, I'm not sure. I finished the story forever ago. On my character. And... because I only did it for my main character. And then after that, I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this again. That was weird. Thought it was like a loading zone.
Oh, this is a disaster, Barish. How can I deal with enemies who don't negotiate?
Ya power golka, Doroni kuna wa wunda donko.
Isn't Hatiz the mother tongue of criminals across the galaxy?
Minister Planet sent word you were bringing our security passcodes. The Republic is in your debt. I'm Ambassador Averdon. This is Barish Fanak Toril, one of the system's most prominent business leaders. Welcome.
What a lovely couple. The wedding should be spectacular.
Please, this is no time for levity. Circumstances are dire. My mission is to establish strong Republic ties on Nar Shaddaa. We need its technological assets to defend ourselves against the Empire. Nar Shaddaa's leaders sold us an entire sector to use as our base of operations. Unfortunately, it's overrun with Kintan King gangsters.
Nar Shaddaa isn't known for its law-abiding citizens. No offense, Hut.
The Kinton Kings want us out of their territory, and they're winning. A Jedi who was helping us was found butchered in the open street. Those gangsters did horrible things to him.
That guy was either a terrible Jedi or those gangsters are something special.
The Jedi was young, but very strong. We believe this gang is indeed unique. Morgukai are an Icto cult. Jedi hunters trained to resist the Force.
Personally, I think the Force is overrated.
In this case, you may be right. The gangsters' attack on Minister Plennid was a diversion. Their true goal was hijacking a Republic military freighter carrying cybernetic combat implants.
We
don't need Kinton Kings with enhanced speed and strength. When you have the implants, take them to an arms merchant named Nurculus. He secretly works for Barish.
He's trying his hardest not to sound like a criminal. It's in a Hutt's nature, though. What do you expect?
Think you're all right?
I think I'm all right too. Okay. Yeah, I like the jacket. Looks good. Not a fan of the clipping with his hair, but promenade is being kind of laggy. Yeah, whatever. This goes all the way around, right? It does not. Fuck. I was hoping to just cut through and avoid this damn group. Actually, I can just cut through it this way. Let's do that then. This big ass fucking giant statue of a slug. I almost said slut, and I was like, I don't think so. Perhaps not for lack of trying, but
Vehicle paths are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Safe? Debatable. Pleasant? Still debatable. I mean, I suppose if you're on the promenade. If you're not, then safe and pleasant just went down in likelihood. Ooh boy, the Nikto sector. Level 23. Alright, so we got that, and then go up there. Probably call it after that. Oh, what do I get? What's this? Dodge? Increases your chance to dodge melee range attacks by 200% for 4 seconds and lowers threat by a moderate amount. Does not break stealth. Yo, that's pretty fucking... You're just like, whoop, I'm not getting hit.
Keep one hand on your credits and the other on your blaster. This place looks rough.
Yep. Must be a, my threat drop. My aggro drop.
Got the tools and the talent.
The thing that didn't matter when I played the Raids, because I always pulled aggro off of the fucking tanks, no matter how hard they tried. Those were simpler times. some new pants. Oh. I was trying to click the thing, and then apparently because I moved, it was freaking fitted gear. Damn. Look at that person on that fractal. Mine's prettier because mine's the original blue color. Or turquoise, or whatever color you want to call it. You gotta report up there, so we report there, and then I guess we go that way. Still not sure what the heck was going on with me putting the thing on the jacket on him and it turning him into like it being like a weird armor. He don't want to look stylish. All right, that's on him.
Welcome to Nerculus Arms. If it shoots, stabs, fries, or detonates, I stock it. I see you've got Barish's combat implants. He'll be a happy hut. What's a mercenary spacer like you doing for the Republic's top ambassador?
I figured it might be good for some laughs.
People like you keep people like me in business, and I really appreciate it. One thing's for sure, the Mountain won't be happy when he finds out what you did. That's what they call the Kinton King's leader, by the way. The Mountain. 3 guesses why.
He must be very tall.
Wookiees are tall. The Mountain ducks when clouds pass overhead. Only thing the Kinton Kings fear is the Mountain. He's everywhere, all the time.
How could that be? It doesn't seem possible.
All I know is, the Mountain has a reputation for staying on top of things. Just take care that you're not one of them. Say, since we're being so cordial and sharing, maybe we can discuss a little side business. Those combat implants are first-rate merchandise. We could, score a sweet profit selling a few in the black market.
Do you make a habit of cheating your employer?
Of course not. That would get me killed. I only profit when opportunity knocks. I'll tell Barish the Kinton Kings used some combat implants before you raided them. He'll believe me as long as you don't disagree. What Barish doesn't know won't hurt him, and that'll make us richer. Sound good?
I'm not making any deals with you.
Hey, take it easy. I was only kidding. Hey, look. Barish is on the holo. Hey, we got back all those combat implants, boss.
Huegi matako, nangise. Chiliska tananga ime chaicho, ronchika.
We intercepted a holo message ordering the Kinton Kings to protect their slave market. They're selling kidnapped Republic citizens.
You're completely sure now?
Our people have been disappearing for weeks. I thought they were being murdered. But now we know better. Some of the kidnapping victims are Force-sensitive children who are passing through here on their way to the Jedi. I shudder to think what those criminal scum have in mind for the children.
What a perfect excuse to blow things up.
This calls for precision tactics. We don't want any innocents getting hurt. Barish believes the gang's slave market is in the ruins of an old casino.
Domicha kulka, dumaji, taus azalas uval.
You seem about as trustworthy as a used speeder salesman.
Nikmechawa, wilmo mukili moklanki.
There is no need to discuss this further. Please hurry. Free our people before it's too late.
Literally makes no difference which one we take, because they're both worse than what we have. I think it's safe to say that I despise people. No offense, Tyrone and whoever else may be here, or whoever may end up watching the VOD. It's not you directly. I love getting bad news. Stupid ass thing. Yep.
I think you're all right.
Of course not. Assholes. Well, doesn't this look nice? I think I'm gonna have to call it here. Let's go find a table. Yeah, I gotta make a phone call, and yeah, so this will be a good place to wrap up before we get into any of the meaty bits. So we're gonna stretch first and call it here, and I'm gonna go see what's going on with my plans for the rest of the week. I don't know what we're doing for our upcoming streams, because obviously we eventually gotta get back to Pokemon. I got some other stuff I want to do. We got SWTOR stories to continue as well. I just can't say for sure what days it'll be, and I don't even know if we'll be streaming this weekend, because, you know, the problem with doing things with other people is other people can be unreliable. But we'll get it figured out, and you guys will know when you see the notification that we went live. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, though, and we will catch you guys next time.